It's your girl Creole. Let's go. It's your girl Creole. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy Retro. Let's go. It's Creole. Let's go. It's Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole. Oh yeah. It's your girl Creole. Let's go. It's your girl Creole. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.
Okay. Now you do the clap. There.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Retro.
And this is your girl Creole, and this is another episode of All But Yeah.
That's right. We up in the building. This is our very first recording, visual recording. So bear with us. We're taking this for the test run, trying to figure out the kinks and everything. So please bear with us. But I think it's gonna be good. Like I say, this is a temporary setup for right now until we get things situated. But once again, we thank you for tuning in and listening to us on another day.
It's hotter than a bitch in here.
That's what you're going to see. You're going to see me sweating a lot on this video. I'm sorry about that. But other than that, hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. And let's get into it. First of all, I did a Q&A questionnaire on Facebook. And
did someone actually answer us this time?
Well, I didn't do it on the page. I just did. I did it on my page because, I try to get traffic to go to our Facebook page, but it's hard as hell to get people to go there. But eventually, we'll get everyone to start tuning there. But my question was, is it possible to have it all? Marriage, career, family, and wealth. And I got about 13 comments, and we're going to run through them. And
that's a lot.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for commenting. Brittany Johnson says, I'm learning that it's possible, but until now, I didn't think so.
Maybe not give their last name.
Okay. Sorry about that. Brittany, question mark. Bobby, wealth is subjective. You can create the career and family you want once you're married. And then I have Courtney. She says that, yes, indeed, my biggest problem is that the order in which I am accomplishing them that kind of messes with my mental. For example, I'm excelling at my career that is creating wealth for my future family. Now, my real task is finding someone to start that journey with. And this is where I understand comparison is the thief of joy. I see my peers with it all, and most of them started their family while growing their career, which makes me think I should have been working on my career and family at the same time. Alan, which is my old band director, he said marriage, career, and family, yes. Wealth, I don't know.
I can agree with that one.
My cousin Jonas, he advised, he says yes. Another classmate of mine, Charlotte, she says, no on the wealth because them kids come for everything you got. Stay broke buying suckers, M&Ms, and Lunchables. Then her sister replied, says, shit, just wait till they get older. You're going to be wishing they were only asking for suckers and M&Ms. Reggie, he said, I got all that and a side piece. Life is great. Must be nice, ho. Classmate, work buddy Miles LaQuanda, she says, yep. Cousin mine says, yes, it is. I have been blessed with all those things. It takes trust in God, hard work, studying, stamina, and patience.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah, Maggie says, laugh out loud. Yeah, right. Classmate mine says, for a short time, Damien. And Jimmy says, yes, sir. So once more, I thank for everybody for leaving your comments, and just keep on looking at my page for next week, next Q&A. So what you say, Creole?
I think you can have it all. You just have to have your priorities in line. I mean, I think some people can't have it all because they want it in the wrong way. That makes sense?
It doesn't make sense, but okay.
It does make sense because I mean, you can have it all. You can have the successful career, you can have the wealth, and you can have the love. But I mean, you have to be willing to probably make some sacrifices in some spots, as far as, I don't mean as far as like having to give up one of those things, but like if you want the wealth and the kids and the love, the love may not necessarily come from a person who is your quote unquote equal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The love might come from a guy or a woman who makes less than you. I think a lot of people want to be the power couple. We want to be Beyonce and Jay-Z. We both got to be rich. If I'm making this much money, he got to be making this much money too.
Yeah,
but like love might actually come from somebody he might be wealthy. He just might not be richer than you.
Right.
He may not exactly be on your level, or he might not be the type that want to stunt when he has the wealth.
He's wealthy with love.
He might be wealthy but corny. You know what I'm saying? He might be wealthy like Mark Zuckerberg, but very much dresses like Mark Zuckerberg with like Birkenstocks and a simple t-shirt. Like he's not the suave Gucci wearing, y'all in the mirror wearing matching Versace bathrobes.
Are you trying to say something?
Fly. I'm just saying, like, you can have it all, but you got to understand that the love might not necessarily come from like this fantasy land that you imagine in your head.
Mr. Six Figures, Kevin Samuels putting y'all on y'all asses.
Right.
I mean, if you're into that type of thing. But yeah, I just wanted to.
But that's how I feel. Like you can have wealth like through your self, like through your own business, through your own ventures and things like that. Your husband, you might make 7 figures and he might just make upper 6.
Some people like
no, he gotta make more. If I make 7 figures, he gotta make 8.
He gotta match me.
He gotta match me. We gonna be wearing our matching Versace bathrobes, and things like that. And it's like, no, the rich dude you might find might not have any swag, but he might love you to death.
There you go. Bill Gates did it.
So,
but it's all good. I believe you can have it all, but I believe, like I say, it's work.
And that's the other thing. You just have to understand that it's work and patience. It's not just gonna just fall in your lap. Like your kids are not gonna all be angels and straight A students. Your husband is not gonna be the perfect waiting on your hand and foot all the time. Because that's another thing some people gotta understand too. If it's gonna be, oh, we both got to be wealthy. Well, you also have to like accept the fact that both of y'all gonna be busy, really busy.
Exactly.
So y'all might not have dinner every night at the table as a family for a while.
And that's the thing. They say, I hear people like, yeah, I want a man who's an entrepreneur who does this and that and that. But you understand that takes time.
But then you turn around and he never have time for me. And he had to cancel this and he was up late
business,
and he
baby.
was doing
He's
this.
running the business.
I'm laying in the bed by myself and he in the office all night working on a project. I mean, but that's part of it.
He's running a business.
How you think it is dating a music artist?
He's
in the studio all night. He's on tour for 6 months. You date an athlete. They're on the road 3, 4, 5 months a year.
Yeah.
You can have it all, but you just got to understand that it's not going to be this picture perfect like thing you're imagining that you see online.
Right. So, but like I said, it takes time, patience, and work. And if you're not willing to put that in, then I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a long journey. Now, Friday, Kanye was supposed to drop his album, which he did not.
Nope.
He had a listening party. Now, two.
Because Thursday night was the second one.
Yeah. Now, I don't give a damn about the listening part. Well, I was told, Creole, she told me that this nigga was charging $50 for chicken tenders.
Yeah.
At his listening party.
Yeah. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz. I don't know if it was him that made the decision or the Mercedes-Benz Stadium made that decision. Because, of course, the concessions come through him. But still, through them. But still, the fact that
could have said something.
Kanye has no control over that because he's not going to make any money. He's not making any money from the concession stand. That's Mercedes-Benz Stadium jacking up the price to $50 for some chicken tenders.
Nah,
the same chicken tenders you get at the shitty Falcons games.
That's right.
I almost guarantee you them chicken tenders are no way more special.
Yeah, no. It, like I say, Yeah, $50 for some tenders? No.
Never.
Never.
Them, look.
You better eat before you get there.
And they're probably not even Chick-fil-A tenders.
Oh, no. It's not.
No, you already know. It's like straight from like frozen and they warmed it up right quick.
You know, straight, you know, a big old brown box with 100 pieces.
Because I used to work because I used to work as a sweet attendant in the Dome.
Right.
That food ain't all that special, no.
I know it's not.
But they charge you, you get a sweet, they charge you out the ass. Like I used to see them bills and it used to be like, oh, a pan of pasta is like $75 and a thing of chicken tenders is like $45, and you know, of course the liquor is like jacked up just like if you're in a section. So it's like, oh yeah, it's like $75 for a bottle of Grey Goose, and it's like this much for this and this much for that. And people, but here's the thing about people in the suites though, them people got money. See, and you hate to be like this with black people, but whenever there was like Bayou Classic, nobody wanted to work it. Why? Because we knew that them bills was gonna be high, they barely was gonna order anything, and they damn sure wasn't gonna tip you, and they never do. They never do, because it'd be a lot of people that really can't afford to be in them suites in the first place, and so they be nickeling and diming everything. And so, you know, but I used to like look at some of the bills, like the CEO of Energy and like this company and that company, you know, because like the company has a lot of them, like a company has a suite.
Yeah.
And so they be sitting up there and like entertaining clients and people they trying to make deals with and just family and friends. And they just in there and they just got like all this food. And they're like, oh yeah, just like bring out this amount of food. And then at halftime, like no matter how much is left, like take it back and like bring like my other half of my order. And I mean, they used to be like 3/4 of the pan just untouched, because you know all them rich people have like all these special diets. So there's a lot of people talking about, I don't eat carbs, so they weren't eating the bread. I don't eat red meat, so they weren't eating hamburgers. So I don't eat hot dogs, so they like leaving like grade A Nathan's hot dogs there. Man, we used to eat. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. We used to eat that food in the commissary once we took it back.
I bet y'all did.
Because a lot of it went untouched.
I bet
and we were not throwing that food away.
Untouched, it don't matter. I'm throwing that away, man.
Well, we used to be that. Well, and for a noon game, we used to be at like 4 a.m. So we would be starving at like 1:30, 2 o'clock for halftime. So we like bring that food back. So everybody was, you know, you'd be like passing the sweet, like, look, my bring some food to the commissary.
I got some nuggets.
I got
some cookies.
Yeah, look, I got a dozen hamburgers. You know, I got some hot dogs.
Wrap that shit up.
I got half a pan of bread pudding. Like, come on. Like,
what you got?
The food used to be good, but I know it was overpriced.
Oh, of course, most definitely.
So I don't think Kanye might have set the price for that, but Mercedes-Benz Stadium definitely was like, this is a big event. There's gonna be some rich people here. We charging $50 for some chicken tenders, and I guarantee you somebody bought them.
Yeah, somebody.
I can almost guarantee you Kim and Chloe bought their kids $50 chicken tenders.
And then only ate half of it.
Yep.
Throw it away.
Oh, you don't want no more?
Okay. So yeah. So still waiting for the album.
Still waiting for the album because it's been postponed twice now.
Yeah, I'm not really. Because
he had the first listening party.
Right, you said that he had to,
and then it was supposed to be released, and then he postponed it
to tweak some things.
And then he stayed in Mercedes-Benz Stadium working on the album.
How you do that?
I'm gonna need more pictures and video from that. But yeah, like apparently he like popped up at like the soccer game for like a couple minutes, and went right back down to the basement or whatever, wherever they had him set up. But yeah, apparently he was living in Mercedes-Benz Stadium all this time. Yeah. And then he had another listening party this Thursday that they keep having people stream and all this stuff like that. And it was supposed to come out Friday.
Has anybody commented on it though?
Well, like how it sounds?
Yeah.
I have not heard about how it sounds. Because of course everybody's hyping it up because there's like all of these like artists are supposed to be on it. And they like adding and subtracting because there was like some people that was on there, but then he like posted a picture that had a bunch of names of the people that are not like all the collaborations that's supposed to be on the album, and some people were missing. So maybe some songs got nixed. Maybe some other songs will get like added back on when he releases an extended. Look, he hasn't even released the basic album yet, so we'll see what happens.
I don't care. Like I told you, if the album is not entitled, what I told you?
What?
If the album is entitled,
Grad School,
and we don't have that old Kanye, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
College Dropout series is.
Now, I am looking forward to the Drake album.
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what he's talking about on this stuff.
If it's Certified Lover Boy, I think it's gonna be like the super sensitive, like original Drake.
Or like Take Care.
Yeah, like Take Care. Yeah, like Take Care Drake. Or
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm down with that Drake. You know, that's why I still say then Drake, Chris, Trey, y'all need to come up with an album, man. Come on.
Light Skins the album.
Put it together.
Chris claims that him and Drake have like enough songs like recorded and sitting where they can put out a collaboration album.
Like they got enough songs together that they done together?
That's what he claims, yeah.
Oh,
that's what he told. He told that to either told that to Wayne on his show or he told that to Fat Joe on his show that they have like a bunch of stuff recorded together.
Come on.
And they could possibly like enough that they could put out like a collaboration album, kind of like Slime and B.
Now, you know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna mention this.
What?
No, because you fussed at me last time, so we're not gonna bring him up. So.
Go ahead, because he's eating you. Go ahead.
So, you know, Chris Brown did that basketball thing, right? Come to find out, there's a Chris Brown.
We can talk about that because we said we was gonna watch the movie.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Okay, guys, we think our new thing now is to watch straight to DVD hood movies and talk shit about them. Like that's our fun and that's our entertainment. So,
because Creel makes some Oscar winning
Retro keeps saying Retro swears like I'm the reason. Or we're the reason that the Blood Brothers is considered one of the most popular movies on Prime. Which, that would be an interesting fact if us mentioning it and talking about it and stuff like that made a bunch of people go like, I should go watch this movie. I just want to see what they're talking about.
That's right. So, we're going to test this theory again.
Hey, Trey, you're welcome.
You know? So, we're going to watch, what's the movie called? She-Ball. And Nick Cannon in it. And
Nick Cannon's the lead.
He's the lead. And Chris Brown's in it. You heard me?
Apparently they all like put in to make this movie. They're all the executive producers of this movie. And it's a cash money joint.
Cash money,
it's a cash money joint.
What happened to that boy? Let's go.
It's an incredible cash money collaboration.
Right. That's right. So we're gonna watch this.
So we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna let you guys know.
Pull up the things you was reading earlier.
Oh, the comments on YouTube.
So when I saw the preview, I said, "Man, this."
You saw it on Instagram. You saw it on Instagram, or you saw the full trailer on YouTube?
No, I saw the full trailer on YouTube.
Okay.
So I watched the trailer and I said, "I'm getting it. It gives you the it gives you definitely an old."
It's definitely a 90s. It's definitely a 90s, early 2000s like hood movie.
For real.
Well, not like a hood movie, but like the competition movie.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say hood movie. I would say competition movie. So it's very much a you got served, stomp the yard. You know, Stomp the Yard was better, but like it's very much a you got served feel.
Yeah, because I was telling her that, you know, crossover, it was in theaters? I don't know.
Crossover was definitely in theaters. I do remember it being in theaters.
That was a good thing, but I feel like they're trying to bite off crossover with Save the Last Dance and not another teen movie or some shit like that.
Not another teen movie.
I don't know, but go ahead, read the comments.
Okay, well maybe we should give like a little background. So if you haven't seen the trailer, the advertisement, whether it be like on Shade Room or Nick Cannon's page, or
if you haven't seen the trailer.
If you haven't seen the trailer, the basis of the movie is Nick Cannon is this. He was this up and coming basketball star in town, from the hood, and of course he was hanging with the hood dudes and got to some shit and ended up going to jail and threw his life down the toilet. So now he pretty much watches over the kids and helps them play basketball and stuff like that at a community center. But then he also does like this underground basketball thing.
Not because also Honey. That too. Honey. Okay, go ahead, finish.
So then he meets this white girl and she apparently can ball. She could play ball really well and blah, blah, blah. So then he like shows her this underground basketball league that he does at night that he plays with, Chris Brown and like a bunch of other people.
And he's trying to get money
like
to save the center.
There's like this huge basketball tournament and now he wants to win the tournament so he can save the community center from gentrification.
Yeah. Like I said.
And of course, the only possible help he could have is through. Well, I don't know if Chris Brown is like on the same team with him or like on the opposite team. I don't know.
Chris Brown's in it,
but he's in it
as a b-ball player.
The only way, but pretty much it comes off as the only way they're going to be able to do this is if they put aside their differences of her being a white girl and him being a black man, and they team up together and play and win the money for the community center.
I said this only reason why this movie came out is because Chris won that damn league game, and he's like, man, forget all that, man. Put out my movie. Y'all want to see real skills? Y'all want to see real skills? Put out my movie. Yeah.
But right before he put out he put on his Insta stories the advertisement for the movie. He made sure to post a video compilation of him hitting threes on his page.
Yeah, like I said, Chris, ain't nobody stupid, Chris. I know what you're doing.
So like some of the comments on the YouTube trailer was like, this reminds me of those 90s movies with a white savior in the hood, but reverse. Still looks good.
Still looks good. Man, get out of here.
Let's see. Just don't kill Chris Brown off like they did in Stomp the Yard.
No, that ain't the gun one.
No, I'm getting there. Are we still in the early 2000s? Who wrote this? Chris Stokes? If y'all don't know who Chris Stokes is.
Let's see, no, Chris Stokes movies are better than this shit. So
you really think House Party 4 and
no, I'm sorry, not Chris Stokes. I'm sorry. No, I lied. Take that back. The other dude you was talking about.
Will Packer?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, no, Will Packer, no, he's actually good. No, if y'all don't know who Chris Stokes is, Chris Stokes was B2K and IMX's manager back in the day, and he's the one that came up with You Got Served, Somebody Help Me, and House Party 4.
Do it for the sake.
So it does kind of come off as like a Chris Stokes movie to me.
It does.
He recently made a movie, and I was like, he's still making movies? They should have named this Save the Last Love and Basketball Dance.
Right. Yes.
Another person said this should be called She Don't Got Game While Saving the Last Dance Above the Rim.
Yes.
This movie is very much giving me Chirac vibes.
Bro.
So this is Save the Last Dance, but with basketball?
Exactly. Son, on point. I look forward to it. I don't know which one we're going to watch first. I don't know if we're going to watch this first. We're going to watch that first. And then we're going to watch Suicide Squad.
Okay. Because I feel like She-Ball is not that long.
It better not be.
Okay, I don't think it's Cutthroat City long.
I hope not. Because if so, we fast forward through some of this shit.
A coworker of mine, not for $6, we watching every minute of that. We are spoiled. We got HBO Max and like big name movies are like coming out, and we got to pay for She-Ball. I'm spoiled. If we paying $6 to watch this for y'all, we watching every minute of it. Man. We ain't fast forward through a goddamn thing.
I'm just saying, straight up, real talk. But look, y'all, we're gonna take a quick intermission and be right back with y'all. Okay?
But yeah.
Woo. And we are back.
And we're back. Sorry about that. I lost my train of thought, but we were talking about Chris, but we're done with that.
We were talking about She-Ball.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna watch that later.
We're gonna watch it tonight or another day?
No, I said we're gonna watch it tonight.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know if I want to Since we're talking about singers and whatnot, Beyonce, and this is Rolling Stone's opinion because it's not mine.
A one singular person who part of the Beehive and has infiltrated Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah, they say that Formation is what?
The best music video of all time.
Nah.
Hell no. Hell no. It's not even in like the top 1,000 of all time. The minute you even start talking about Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson videos, it's not in the top 25.
Exactly. So I don't understand.
And this is before we start adding Missy Elliott videos, Sierra videos, Chris Brown videos,
Luda,
Genuine,
T-Pain,
anything in the 99s and the early 2000s.
Yes. Even Cash Money.
Formation.
No Limit.
Yeah. Formation, for real. Formation is not even like one of the top 10 Beyonce songs. It's not even one of the top 10 Beyonce videos, let alone to be the top video of all time.
I gotta say that it's one person's opinion. There's
somebody wants to get like so deep into it. They want to get so deep into it and be like, oh, because the visuals and like it shows her heritage and South Louisiana.
Her heritage is not from Louisiana. And
it's about police brutality and it's so deep. It's like, stop it. Formation is not even one of Beyonce's top 10 videos, let alone to be the best video of all time. Fuck out of here. I was so mad at work. I was boiling. I saw that pop up at work because one of my coworkers who is like a diehard Beehiver shared it. Of course she did. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Of all time, Beyonce's Formation is the best video of all time.
Nah.
Here's my thing. And for Kanye's defense, Kanye did not get called a jackass by Obama for them to call Formation the best video of all time. Because according to Kanye, Beyonce should have won for Single Ladies. And you gonna turn around and say that Formation is the best video of all time? President Obama did not waste his time calling Kanye a jackass for y'all to be calling Formation the best video of all time. Get out of here. Better than Single Ladies? Come on. Better than Single Ladies? Better than Deja Vu?
Drake's.
Better than Crazy in Love?
Nice for what?
In My Feelings.
In My Feelings. Another one.
In My Feelings. Wall to Wall. Anything Missy Elliott. Anything Missy Elliott's whole catalog.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes with Janet. Janet with Michael.
Come on now. That video was hot. Didn't you say that the Janet and Michael video was like the most expensive?
I believe it's still the most expensive video of all time. Like when you add inflation and things like that, it's still the best. It's still the most expensive video of all time. Because if y'all don't remember back in the day, MTV every year for a couple of years, they had a countdown of the most expensive music videos of all time. And for like 5 years straight, Scream was the most expensive music video of all time.
And if y'all haven't, depending on how young the audience is, look it up. Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Scream. Awesome.
This is the video everybody had been waiting for. Because it was like Janet and Michael, because like Janet had amazing videos and Michael always had amazing videos. Because anytime Michael released a video, it was an event.
Yeah, it definitely was an event.
Because this was you also knew this was going to be one of the few times you were going to see the extended 10-minute version. Because his videos always had like an extended version of it. And it was always a mini movie. But you knew like if it was on a video countdown, it was just going to be the video portion. And it was just going to be the trimmed down like 2-3 minute version. So you knew whenever there was like an event was like Michael Jackson's releasing a video. This was like one of the few times you were going to see the extended 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute version on TV, because of course back then you didn't have YouTube to just go and be like, I'm going to watch the extended version of this music video. You'd be lucky if you caught it on TV after that one time they showed it. Other than that, you had to get on like VHS with like the full or whatever, to watch the whole thing again. Like to watch the full version of Thriller or Smooth Criminal.
Thriller was good. But yeah, the Smooth Criminal, I don't know what and see.
And what was the one he had where he was like the tour guide at the haunted house? Was it Ghost?
Yeah. That one was good. That was a long one. I remember when that one came out.
Because that one was an actual movie almost.
Right. I remember when that one came out.
That thing is like 20, 30 minutes long. Yeah,
but no, I liked the Smooth Criminal video. That one because he had your boy Joe Pesci.
Mm-hmm.
He was in it. Hey, that's another thing. I know it was easy for Michael. Hey, I need you to be in my video. All right, cool.
Dude had Wesley Snipes in Bad.
Yep, Wesley Snipes had Eddie Murphy in Remember the Times.
Yep, and Iman.
And Shaq.
Because Iman was the woman he was singing to.
Not Shaq. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was the announcer. Eddie Murphy was the king, and Iman, the model Iman, was the queen.
Yeah, man. Michael, like I ain't gonna lie, it was always an event when Michael was.
Because like I said, you got to see like the extended version of it, because the last time there was like the big event of him releasing a video. It was like extended and it was a mini movie and stuff like that was Rock My World with Chris Tucker.
Yeah, Rock My World.
And they made they hyped it up. They had the behind the because making a video was MTV. BT had access granted. And they had the access granted for it. And it was like, yeah, and like 106 & Park was hyping it up all week. We're gonna premiere the new Michael Jackson video with Chris Tucker. We gonna premiere. Y'all gotta make sure y'all be here because we gonna be showing it. We gonna show the whole 10 minutes of
Mike was
it.
throwing punches in this, huh?
Yeah, they were fighting and stuff like that.
Mike fighted in a couple of his other. He fighted in Smooth Criminal.
He did.
And he turned into a big ass
robot. He actually
robot.
had a gun too.
Yep.
See, people forget about that. When you watch the extended version, he turns into a robot.
Yeah. See,
and Alfonso Ribeiro is a young kid in that video dancing.
Yep.
He's one of the kids in the alley. He's the kid that starts doing the Michael Jackson moves and stuff in the alley.
Man, y'all sleeping. Mike was out here releasing.
It was an event. I don't remember the last time we've ever was like, oh my God, when is Beyonce gonna release a video? And yes, the Beehive was like, oh my God, Lemonade. Oh my God, Black is King. But the rest of the world was like, whatever. But no, Michael Jackson was like universally like, oh my God, this is an event. I gotta be home for this. Forget band practice. I need to be home for the Rock My World video event.
It was, like I say, an event when Michael released videos.
But Formation, for real.
Best video? Nah, I'm sorry, Rolling Stones.
I could probably rapid fire write a list of 50 music videos then Formation wouldn't even come to mind.
No, sorry.
And like I said, I could probably write the top 10 Beyonce videos and Formation would not come on that list either.
No.
There's no way in hell.
Like I say, that's just someone's opinion.
There's somebody who's like a hard up Beehive fan who works at Rolling Stone and was allowed to give their really shitty opinion and publish it.
But since we're talking about music, so Creole has sent me this video late at night. And it's a video of this guy and it's crazy.
What's his name? Because I feel like we should shout him out.
In the video, he is listening to lyrics from different songs. And the lyrics are wild. But if you watch the video, he's doing crazy acts too wildly. So it's kind of like what you're paying attention to. But anyway,
he puts the lyrics.
Yeah.
Well, at least he did for the song we're going to bring up. But he... it's like these songs with these wild lyrics that nobody really paid attention to.
So one song she sent me was "Sister" by Prince. Now,
and I had never heard this song before.
I never heard this song either, and I was like, "Bro, this song can't be released. It could not have been on an album."
His name is Rel the Remedy. If y'all ever want to
go check him out,
go to his page, Rel the Remedy.
I'm like, this song, no. The song ain't real. I don't believe you. In the song, Prince is saying that pretty much this is his stepsister. This is not his real sister.
His older stepsister.
His older stepsister, who was like 36 at the time.
I'm looking at the lyrics now.
He was like 16.
It's the actual lyrics to the song are, I was only 16, but I guess that's no excuse. My sister was 32, lovely and loose. Mm. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, don't stop.
She don't wear no underwear. She says it only gets in her hair. And it's got a funny way of stopping the juice. My sister never made love to anyone else but me. She's the reason for my sexuality. She showed me where it's supposed to go. A blowjob doesn't mean blow. Incest is everything it's said to be.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, no way the label would let this guy write a song about having sexual sex
with his older sister while he's 16.
While he's 16. But if it's his your stepsister,
it's his stepsister. So
that's his stepsister.
The song is called Sister, but this is his stepsister. Apparently,
but if it's your stepsister, it's okay though.
Well, because they're not blood. I mean, I wouldn't say it's okay, but they're not blood. But
it's okay.
But from what I read, Prince's parents got divorced. His mom got remarried. And the mom's husband had older kids. And at one point, the stepsister was living in New York. He went to New York for music or whatever, but he was staying with the sister. Mm. And during that time, they fooled around. Now, it doesn't say whether it was consensual or not. Granted, it's still statutory rape, whether it's consensual or not, because he's underage.
That's past the point, though.
But, but at some point they were fooling around. A 16-year-old Prince was messing around with his 32-year-old sister.
No.
Stepsister.
His 32-year-old stepsister was messing around with him. Don't put it on Prince.
Well, I'm not putting it on Prince. I'm just saying he didn't say if it was like rape or molestation or whatever.
It was never.
But at the minimum, it's statutory rape.
Right. Prince knew what was he knew what was going on.
Right. So, but the basis of it is Prince and his stepsister had something going on.
They had something, and they had a lot of things going on. Okay. Okay.
And so we was like, I watched it and I listened to it a couple times. I was like, whoa. I was like, this is definitely one they didn't play on the radio, and for good reason. And so I sent it to Retro and was like, and Retro just messaged me back and said, go to sleep.
Yes. Because that's some wild shit. Very wild.
And there's like a couple other videos he had of like older songs too.
Yeah.
Where it was kind of like, y'all old people talk about WAP, and this is what y'all was singing back in the day.
It was nasty, but that Prince shit.
That Prince song
caught me off guard.
Whoa.
Say what? Okay.
Like I said, go visit Rel the Remedies page on Instagram. He has a couple videos like that. But
wow.
Yeah.
Now look, some of y'all nasty out there, don't be trying to freak y'all stepsister. I'm talking about in-house cat. Right?
Prince did it.
Stop putting it on Prince sister.
No, I'm just saying it would be like, well, I mean, it happened to Prince, why not?
Oh, bro. That's wild shit. Very wild. But not as wild as spouse support.
Oh, God.
That shit wild.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I mean, I guess in some cases it's fine, but the two cases we about to discuss, they're pretty extreme and fucked up. Like, one of them is, like, really fucked up. So, if you guys don't know, Dr. Dre, I mean, we've previously talked about this. Dr. Dre and his wife are getting a divorce.
Right.
And so, previously, we told you guys a couple episodes back how she wanted, $2.2 million a month? Was it $3?
She wanted $3 million.
She wanted about $3 million a month for spousal support. And she was saying it's for like entertainment and taking care of the kids and blah, blah, blah. Which, to my understanding, all his kids are grown. So,
exactly. So what kids you talking about?
Right. So, and I don't have any kids, but it's to my understanding that you only get child support until they're 18. So, I don't know. But anyway, but at one point she wanted somewhere between like $2.5 to $3 million a month for spousal support.
Now the judge granted spousal support.
So recently, that was a couple months ago. So recently, a judge did grant her spousal support.
Not that
Granted, it's way less than the millions she wanted, but it's still a hefty price. She is gonna get $300,000 a month.
You don't need that shit.
$300,000 a month.
You don't need that shit.
So that's how much she's gonna get a month in spousal support.
She ain't write a lyric, made a beat.
But she's entitled to keep her lifestyle. At least that's what the judge is saying.
Bullshit.
$300,000 a month.
Need that shit.
What are you paying for $300,000 a month? What are your bills looking like?
Botox treatment, facelifts, BBLs,
a huge mansion with just you in it.
A chef, Uber drivers, all of that.
Shit ton of cars. Yeah, $300,000 a month. $300,000 a month.
You don't need that shit.
That's millions a year. I'm sorry, I don't want to do the math. Is that 3.6 or is that 36 mil a year?
If it's 300,000,
300,000 a month times 12.
That's 36, so that's 3.6 million. 3.6 million.
Yep. 3.6 mil a year.
To do
nothing. Just to be a divorcee. I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong business. I really am. Like, it's stories like this that make me like, I did life all wrong.
I guess that takes us back to the beginning. Can you have it all?
You can. You just have to watch who you marry.
Exactly.
Stop marrying a pretty face and marry somebody who's working for their own shit. Like, but on the other flip side, which is like the fucked up side, even more fucked up, is Kelly Clarkson has to pay spousal support to her shitty husband. Her shitty ex-husband.
Hey, man, he deserved that money.
No, he does not. You want to know why the reason they're getting a divorce?
Why?
Because him and his father were stealing money from her.
So he was stealing money from her, and he's going to get money from her?
Yes.
For spousal support?
Yes.
Damn,
and child support.
And child
support. Him and his dad was stealing money from her. So she's divorcing him. She's divorcing him. She's divorcing him for stealing money from her. And now the judge is saying that he's entitled to spousal support and child support, even though they're going to have joint custody.
Look, every once in a blue moon, a shooting star shoots out and bless a bastard like that. He got blessed. Sorry.
I
don't justify it, but he got blessed. Because trust me, there's some women who shouldn't get shit either, but they get shit. You have your good cases, and you have your bad.
I agree, but I mean, it's not like she's the one that screwed him over. It's the fact that he screwed her over. Now, I could kind of see if like maybe she cheated on him and did him dirty. It's the fact that he did her dirty and he's still entitled to the money. But I mean, I guess it does happen with women, though. It does happen with women. There have been women that have been out here that have cheated on their husbands and things like that and turn around and divorce them. They still got a lick. Like, that is insane. And I want to say it's about $300,000 for him, too. Insane.
Getting paid out here.
Insane. That is insane.
Fellas, it can happen to you too.
I hate to be the type of person that be like, I understand why like people put hits out on their spouses, but I mean, I'm kind of understanding why people put hits out on their spouses. I'm sorry.
Shout out to all the fuck boys. It can happen to you, fellas.
Oh my God.
Holla at your boy. He gonna put y'all on game.
I keep telling you, go get a sugar mama and slide me some money on the back end.
Gail, if you're listening, you know who you are, Gail. Who that?
I mean, Bill Gates' divorce just got finalized. I'm just saying.
I saw his wife. No, thank you. Gail.
Oh, I was talking about me, but
Gail.
I was talking about me getting Bill and like slide you some money.
No, whatever the case may be. You had to meet him on Fortnite or some shit. You had to play Minecraft.
Right.
Why they got a divorce?
Huh? They say it just wasn't working.
She's probably like, man, look, I'm tired of giving all this money from these goddamn environmental shit. I don't give a shit about them.
But it's almost like the same thing as when Jeff Bezos and his wife divorced. Like she's divorcing him, taking half, and automatically becoming like one of the richest women in the world because she's a billionaire.
She got paid.
Which he's fine with because he's like, you've been here since the beginning. Because it's not like this is like a young chick he just married. This is somebody he's been with for like 20, 30 years. So she's been there since the beginning. So they didn't even have a contentious divorce. He's just like, take your half, you deserve it, and go.
But see, that's my thing. I'm like that. I'll give you a lump sum. I'm not paying you monthly. No, just take your lump sum and roll.
Right. Because if I got to pay you monthly, that means you're entitled to the things I create even after this.
Yeah. No. Judge, I do one large lump sum and that's it. I'm not paying no monthly.
I think my mom had explained to me that Marvin Gaye, when he divorced one of his wives, like somehow there was like a way that it was like, oh, she's entitled to all the money he makes from from the next album he releases. So he made like a really shitty album and it didn't go anywhere and she didn't get much money.
Nah.
That would be some petty shit I do. I'd release I would release just an album of B-side tracks that I had no intentions of putting on the damn album.
Man, put that on the album. Man, you want to put that shit on the album. It'd be
a song from like 15 years ago that I like left off my first album. And they'd be like, her voice sound high as shit on here.
Don't care. Put that on
Don't care.
Ain't getting paid.
It'd just be different levels of my voice. And you'd be like, how old is this song? I recorded this back in 2005.
Yes, indeed.
They'd be like if Trey Songz like married somebody and it was like, oh yeah, like your next album, you know, he gets divorced and like everything on your next album is gonna go to her, and he like
sing number nursing rhymes.
he puts like a bunch of songs that didn't make the Just Gotta Make It album on there.
Yeah, put all that shit on there and release it. Let's drop it tonight. No, you don't want no edit, no master, and nothing.
She said next album. She didn't say when it had to drop. She didn't say it had to be a major studio release. She just said next album.
Drop it tonight. But look, y'all, it's getting close to that time, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We are going to, like I said, we're going to watch, what's the name? She Got Game?
She balled.
She got game, whatever. We're gonna watch that. So
White Girl Can't Jump. I don't know.
So next time we talk, we're gonna let y'all know how that shit goes. But other than that, keep on subscribing.
Episodes will be out on Wednesdays now.
That's right. We'll be dropping on Wednesdays, and the video for the episode will be going out on Wednesdays. So make sure you follow our YouTube page because we do have one. So everything is on the Creole Retro Instagram. So click on the link. You can find everything that you need there. And is that anything else you want to?
No. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for tuning into All But Yeah. I am Retro.
And I am Creole.
Peace, baby.
Let's go. It's your girl Creole. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy. Let's go. It's Creole. Let's go. It's Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole. Oh yeah. It's your girl Creole. Let's go. It's your girl Creole. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.